So my name is Joe Paladino. I've been injured for 44 years. Before I got hurt, I didn't like school. I quit in the 8th grade. I was just an average 14, 15-year-old kid hanging at the beach in the summer, a troublemaker. I got hurt on my birthday at 16. It was just a Saturday night keg party. A bunch of gang members driving 4 or 5 cars, following each other. And we just were racing to get to the party, and we just hit a tree. I was blessed that when I got hurt in 73, I come from a gang life. I had 50 to 100 guys that would pick me up and bring me places, and there was no ADA, there was no ramps, we had no rights. ADA didn't come until 1990. When I got hurt, I was in the hospital for 6-7 months, and to be honest, I didn't want to do any rehab. I fought them to go to OT and PT. From 73 to 76, I didn't like the way my life was going. Breakdowns, UTIs, depending on people. And my family, said there's a program in Virginia, which is Woodrow Wilson. And I just got tired of the way I was living, and I wanted to be more independent. I went to the rehab for a year, and I came back. It's, learning how to dress, learning how to count, doing bowel program. All that's very difficult when you're quad. But there's little ways that they teach you little tricks. I was in the wheelchair Olympics, that's what they called them back then. I used to race and do all kind of stuff, and I came back a different person. I wouldn't be here if I didn't go. And I'm totally independent. I don't depend on anyone to do anything for me. It's been like that for 30 years. 1978, I met my wife. We got married in 3 months. Had a beautiful marriage life for 28 years. And then my wife passed away, and I got remarried. I own a multi-million-dollar medical supply company. I am the CEO. I never thought I would accomplish what I have, but I think once I met my wife, I started to mature and be a different person, and I give all the credit to my wife back then. She was the one saying you could do it, you could do anything you want to do, open your own business. I wanted to be successful. I wanted the better things in life. I wanted the boats and new cars and nice houses. So in 1981, I opened up my first liquor store. And then 10 years later, I opened up a second liquor store, so I always was into my own business. And then about 1995, I worked for an independent living center in Connecticut. I did that for 15 years. And definitely once I started being a peer mentor, I really changed my view of the life. My purpose was really to be here and to help some people out. And then around 2005, I started New Britain Medical Supplies. And when I joined the rugby team, I came around 2003 and played about 13 years. I already knew what it was like to be with brothers, because I come from the gang life. So my rugby team was like my brothers, so it made me just a stronger person. Just because you're in a chair, hey, you can still go get it. You just got to be a hustler. You got to want it. If you want it, I talked to some spinal cord people, just regular people that walk, and they're happy just doing what they're doing. It's not for everybody, They're just happy hanging out home. But people like me, we just drive to go to the next level. And I don't know if I really mean it, but sometimes I'd rather be piss broke, living under a bridge, not having a spinal cord, and then being a quad. And I have to be honest, sometimes I feel that way. Because it's a lot of work. Hey, listen, I have all this stuff, but it's a lot of work being in this chair. You got to do bowel programs. You got to cath every few hours. So sometimes you get in that mood and say, I give it all up just to be a walking guy and just, walk on the grass again. I mean, who hasn't really thought about that? So I say to you guys and ladies who just got hurt, it sucks. It's going to be bad for a couple of years, but I can say it gets better. Every year it gets better. But there's a ton of opportunities out there for you, especially now with the tech age. You could be a CEO just like me and run a multi-million-dollar company. You just got to be motivated, and you always got to hope for that cure. It could be right around the corner, so just keep yourself in shape, physically and mentally, and you can do anything you want to do. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You just got to keep pushing. I have a house in Florida, and my only thing I want to do is go fishing on my boat I have my drinks, and just live the rest of my life in peace. I'm a Christian also. I've been a Christian for 20 years. Life is more than this chair. You know, I look forward to go to heaven someday, and this was just a little roadblock for me, but it never stopped me.